Yo, what's up everyone? DominatorTx coming at you. I'm using my GOAT squad. I am using Steve Kerr as my coach. Offensive, not defensive. And I'm playing this guy. He seems to have lots of pink diamonds and diamonds, but you know, that doesn't usually mean anything. So this is what I have seen and been told by many people to try to do, and I will do it. I will try it. I don't run plays. I guess that's my next thing is should I the coach adaptive thing to off and then help defense to 0. I don't know. You know, if you guys do something different, please let me know. I kind of want to do 12-0, but I don't need to. Again, I've got platinum. I've done 500 ball drops. I've done lifetime agenda, every single thing. And oops. So I guess I took too long to try to get over the, sorry about that. And then I do the crash glass. And then eventually I will get other defensive. And then, of course, as I'm trying to do things, you know, players do that kind of crap on me. You know, I guess the problem with me not running plays is oftentimes I'm trying to get my player free so I can shoot. Okay, well, you know, I'm trying to do my defense thing and losing my... And I will play off ball because everybody that I play against seems to play off ball. I don't think I've ever run into anybody that doesn't play off ball, so I figured I will too. I think it seems to work better. You know, every once in a while I try to do my own defense and usually it doesn't end well. So I don't know if I can improve my lineup any better, but I do have Oscar Robertson. I have, you know, if you look at my other videos, I have 40 Galaxy Opals now. I just got free Rudy Russo the other day. And it looks like he's going to do his defensive changes. Okay. I mean, I just want to know what I'm doing wrong versus what they're doing right. I mean, I get that you'll see this kid. You know, I didn't want to record while I was playing him because I think they can hear you, right? It's kind of rude and distracting. I will tell you this kid can shoot lights out. See, like, why did Shaq miss that? You know, I don't understand. I mean, he's Shaquille. I mean, he was like 4 foot away and he's 7 foot whatever. So how did he miss that, you know? I think I don't know. You know, I'm asking these couple of guys that just got their first 12-0 for the first time. I don't want to say who they are because I don't have their permission to say who they are, but maybe they don't care. But you know, I respect people. You know, I think if you show respect, people will respect you, and if they don't show respect back, then you know, just don't worry about them. But anyway, I sidetracked a little bit. So I think ultimately what I'm trying to do is I am just trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong so that I know I'm close to being better. I really feel like I am because I'm losing games closely versus getting blown out, and I'm going 10-2. I've done it a bunch of times now. You know, usually I go 5-0, 6-0, and then boom, I lose my 7th game, and then I don't seem to care what happens because I can't get 12-0, and then I win next 3-4 games and I lose one, or you know, something like that happens. Triple threat, I have a similar, you know, win percentage. I think I've gone 10-0 one time, you know, when you get to the 5 ball drops without any losses, maybe one time. But most of the time I have two losses by the time I get to the 5 ball drops. So, but it is different. Triple threat is different. You're only dealing with 3 players They don't get tired. There is no subbing. There is no settings. I seem to play better when there's only 3. Maybe because it's more condensed and I can focus. But like right here, I want LeBron to watch, Westbrook. But and I try to anticipate. I figured he was gonna go do a lob. I think I have good instinct. I just, a lot of times I'm a millisecond too late, and a lot of it is trying to learn. I play this game, I'll be honest with you guys, I call myself an average gamer. See, that pass, I knew better. I knew I shouldn't have passed, and I did it anyway, you know what I mean? And I am getting lag here. I will tell you, the controls are not seconds slow, but I can tell when I'm moving people. I feel like I'm on glass, I'm sliding, and I'm trying to get, and that's, to be honest with you, majority of the reason why I off ball is because I feel like the lag is just so bad, and I'm trying to play good defense, and I end up doing dumb things. And after you do that a while, come on, right? I mean, you just get so tired of it, and then the computer doesn't seem to have the problem. So I sub in. Again, if I'm subbing wrong, I feel like I made a mistake towards the end of the game. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get there. I feel like these are good players. I do have Thon Maker, and he's usually really good, but I wanted to try Magic versus Thon, and I think Magic is the better choice, to be honest with you. I think so anyway. But see, things like that. I mean, I don't know why things like that happen in the game, and that was good play. But I do wonder why I didn't dunk there. Is there something I'm doing wrong? Why didn't he just dunk? I mean, dunk is pretty much guaranteed. I don't know, man. But anyway, I think he's kind of thinking. I think he thinks he should be kicking my butt, and maybe he's right. As you will see, I mean, he doesn't miss too many threes. I mean, he'll start making them from very long range, which I don't have the confidence to do. But their defense is right up on me, whereas my guys are never right up on them, and that's part of the problem, right? So I think what I'm going to do is stop after like the first quarter, and then I will show you the fourth quarter and the ending. Just know that somewhere along the way there was, I think I was down by like 10 points, but I did come back. So I'm going to stop it right here so I don't bore you to death. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. This is the beginning of the fourth quarter, and second and third quarter I was down at the most by 9 points, but I fought back. I feel like I was anticipating things, and I was switching my players even though I'm off balling. I was switching back and forth and playing better defense, etc., etc. Of course, he does that. I wish I could do that. I mean, I have really good players, right? As you can see, yeah, I beat him on third quarter, it looks like, right? See, I mean, that's Magic Johnson does give me, I think he does a little better for me than Thon Maker, but Thon Maker is a beast. I mean, don't get me wrong. Just because I don't know how to use him doesn't mean he's not a good. See, he just doesn't miss. I mean, honestly, he just doesn't miss. So I'm gonna sub out my players again. I'm trying my best to keep fresh players, and I will tell you, Ben Simmons was owning Westbrook. I feel like when I was down by 9, I came back because of Ben Simmons, and he was just doing a lot of damage. He had no answer for him. Again, I don't know any plays. If you could give me some suggestions, again, I this is sort of related, but not to lecture, but at the end of the day, I'm looking for constructive criticism. I get that many of you are better, but I can guarantee you there are more average players. There are players that never get to 10 and 2. There are more players that never sniff anything close to 10 wins on unlimited. The ones that go 12 and 0 are very rare. in terms of percentage. I don't know. Maybe 2K will publish that one day, but I bet you it's right around 5 to 10% of all the players, right? I say that because like this guy, he's got a bunch of pink diamonds and diamond players, and yet, I mean, this is what he does to me the whole game. He's lights out shooter. He doesn't miss. He's got great instincts, things that I guess you can't teach. I mean, like right here, I play people that, as soon as I do this, they back off and I, drain a three. But I don't know what he's doing, but he didn't even move, right? So I think things like that, whatever you can share that you see that I'm doing that's stupid, that's just dumb, I suck. I mean, I get it, I've had players that, message me after they beat my GOAT squad and say you stink, or few choice of other words, which I'm like, why do things like that? It's, again, I'm looking for constructive. If you see something that could be helpful, by all means. Now, I've met more people that beat me, that message me and say, hey, nice squad, and then they talk to me, and then they're the ones that taught me about the defensive settings, and they give me suggestions, and I think that's wonderful. I think that's what a community does. Again, so I'm trying to say, I guess most of you would have made that shot. I mean, it's Carmelo, and I upgraded him, and I upgraded all of my Galaxy Opals, and I have some. That was a pretty bad shot. I probably should not have used Ben Simmons. I get it. After I did it, I was like, why did you do that, you dummy? And see, you just and please, I get the practice part. Trust me, if you knew the kind of person I am, I grind by only sleeping 4 hours, and I have a great career. I make a very good living. I'm essentially a scratch golfer. I'm very athletic, and I work out before I go to work. I mean, trust me, my life is, I have a wonderful family, I have a beautiful house and all the things that, the American dream. So I don't, don't feel sorry for me. I know all about what it takes, and all the hard work. So if you say go to freestyle and practice shooting, that's fine. I do it, but I'm telling you, I shoot better offline, and when I'm in the practice mode, I make a lot more shots, and then I come out here and my timing is off, and I know it sounds like an excuse, but it's like I don't know how to practice the server glitch, where I'm skating on ice and I can't stop, and guy whizzes by me, and I have Hall of Fame clamps on every single player. I just don't know what the answer is. And some of you are saying play after 10 p.m. Maybe it's because the servers are not, overworked, and because not a lot of players are playing. Plus, all the good players are in bed sleeping. I have no idea. But I can kind of see where servers might be better. I think that's part of the reason why Triple Threat, I do better there, is because you only have 3 players on 3 players. Maybe it's not as taxing on the server, graphically intense. I don't know. You got 13 players that you got to contend with versus just 3. I have no idea. But at the end of the day, I can tell you my shooting is better freestyle. Oh, that was a good play. I was gaining some confidence, and see, I don't know. Should I not have taken that shot? Should I have done something different? That's GOAT Kobe. I was 2 inches away. I feel like I should have made it, but I know there was somebody defending me. It's just, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And I will tell you something else. It might annoy a lot of you. I never quit. I even if you're beating me by 1,000, I will finish out my game. That's just the way I am. I'm not a quitter. I do think it is quitting. Even if you say, well, you're wasting the other person. No, it's not. Just like I tell people that aren't very good golfers. They're like, I'm slowing you down. I'm playing so badly. I'm like, You pay the same amount of green fees, and we're out here to have a good time. So I learn, I learn all the sucky things that I'm doing, all the good things they're doing. But the biggest difference between me winning and losing is they make everything, whereas I can't even get open to make threes. You know what I mean? So see right here, I don't know. Like what should I do? So I pass it out to David. I get by Porzingis. I feel like that was a mismatch, and I read that situation correctly. Now I'm only down by a point. Eesh. Oh, see, that was good defense, right? That was good defense. I knew what he was trying to do. Should I have shot that? See, I hesitated. Should I have shot that three, go up by 2? It's just the confidence, Plus, this kid's been playing like good defense. He's right up on me always. How do I get right up on him so he doesn't make 3? I'm telling you, man. I need a lot of help. But I think mainly if I can shoot better online, I know I can get to 12-0. Okay, so right here, I think I make a mistake. I feel like a basket, I win, and I sub out. I think a lot of you with a better basketball brain would say, don't change, I don't know, but I want to put anyone that's got more stamina, fresher, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, just so you guys know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Magic's got 92 versus 90. Maybe some of you say don't. I don't know, but I did it. Okay, so, and is this where I should know a few plays? Well, tell me plays that I can do, because I'm a pretty smart guy. I learn things very fast. I just don't know that. And see, it's just dumb, right? And then now game is essentially over. I don't foul because, well, I didn't mean to foul, because at this point I'm thinking I'm going to lose, so I just, out of respect. But so I'm thinking maybe I try a 3. Funny things have happened. McGrady is a better 3-point shooter, and then that happens. But anyway, constructive criticism, okay? I'm all for it. Let me know. Thanks, guys.